Welcome to yet another exciting video. I am very excited about this video since this is my very first pair of Air Jordan 1s in the colorway that I really wanted. The reason why I was hesitant getting a Jordan 1 high is because I was not too confident about styling it until recently I got into straight leg and workwear pants, which I believe is the best way I can style it. And recently, I have been really liking the color scheme on the Union LA Jordan 1s, both the varsity red black toe and the storm blue colorways. And honestly, I was really torn between choosing either one, but I ended up getting the storm blue because I like the look when it is replaced with the yellow laces. But I am definitely open to picking up the other color in the future. As we all know, the resale price on this pair costs a fortune, so I got myself a replica. So a quick disclaimer, I am not advocating for anyone to buy counterfeit products. I bought this as a personal preference because this is all I can afford. And that said, make your own informed decision. So I got this from a seller called Shoe Pop, and if you are interested, the seller's information is in the description down below. Also, the comparisons that I will be making are based on a pair of authentic Jordan 1 mid and a pair of bootlegs that is inspired by the Jordan 1. My goal is to compare the build quality and materials of the replica to the said shoes, which both used premium quality materials. Also, I used Sean Go's video review of his authentic Storm Blue Union LA as a reference to find the discrepancies from the replica pair that I own. Let's start off with the unboxing. The lid of the box came with a special edition graphic print with all the Jordan advertisements, and the bottom half of the box looks like your normal Jordan 1 box. The placement of the labels such as the size and the shoe color are correct, as well as the cutout on the opposite side of the size label. The shoe paper that came with the shoe has different sketches on it along with the Air Jordan and Union logo. The shoe paper of the replica appears to look the same as the authentic ones from Sean. Also, the shoe came with two-tone laces, the cream color that turns into black, and two extra laces, a yellow and another two-tone lace where the black turns into cream. From the get-go, my first impression of the shoe is that it looks really nice, and I really like the way it looks, especially the color scheme itself. But one thing that I noticed is that the leather quality is not premium at all. As Sean mentioned, the leather on his pair is really thick, while the replica is thin based on pressing on the leather itself. Quickly comparing it to the Jordan 1 mid, I find that the leather on the replica and the Jordan 1 mid feels almost the same, only that the leather of the replica is like an eggshell with crease looking leather going across the whole shoe. Comparing the replica to the bootleg, which is made out of an eggshell tumbled leather, the bootleg's leather is much better feeling and thicker than the replica's. The edges of the cut leather look and feel smooth like Sean's pair, but the hint of yellow on the edges on the replica looks more like a dark yellow instead of a light yellow as seen on Sean's pair. But I cannot say for sure if this is accurate since I am only basing it off a screen where the colors might be a little too different than the actual. Also, on some parts of the shoe where it's supposed to be all blue, there's a little bit of yellow color painted on it. The red leather and embossed Jordan logo on the side of the replica is identical to that of Sean's pair, but the leather on the ankle collar area and the back heel of the replica is smooth as opposed to the authentic having a distressed look. But the overall stitching of the replica looks good and identical to that of the authentic pair. The tongue on the replica is a little bit short compared to Sean's pair. As you can see, there are 3 layers of stitching on the authentic pair while the replica only has 2. The Nike Air tag on the tongue of the replica is narrower compared to the authentic one. It's almost as if the word Air is tucking in already through the stitches. The edges of the replica's tongue has this exposed foam look identical to Sean's pair, but the replica has these loose threads coming out. I do not know if the authentic has this as well, due to the distressed and unfinished concept of the shoe. The replica has special looking insoles with the Air Jordan logo on the left and Union logo on the right, with sketches mimicking the same looking insole as the authentic pair. The replica also came with the Union and Air Jordan hang tags similar to Sean's pair. The midsole and the outsole of the replica are identical to that of the authentic pair. all in all, the build quality is pretty good for this replica, and the imperfections that I mentioned are really not that noticeable unless you really look at the shoe up close. I got mine in a size 7.5, which is my true to size, and I really like the fit. I have also worn mine a couple of times before making this video, and I have no complaints on the fitment, and it is a comfortable shoe. The price on these replicas is $175 and it was shipped via FedEx. I will create a separate styling video on how I would style these shoes, but in the meantime, here are some on-feet looks with the shoe. So the final question is, do I recommend this shoe? Yes and no. I recommend this shoe if you are someone like myself who really likes this colorway and does not mind spending $175 versus $2,000 on resale. And no, I do not recommend this if you are someone who is just casually buying another Jordan 1 shoe. For the price of $175, there are plenty of other options of Jordan 1 colorways available for retail in the price range with good materials and build quality. But that's not to say that the replica is not good at all. But for $175, I do expect it to be really close to perfect as the retail pair, as I am paying a premium price for it. The retail price of an authentic Storm Blue Unions is $190. That is only a $15 difference, and I expect more if I'm paying that amount of money. Also, the bootlegs that I used to compare the replicas with are $180, and the quality on those bootlegs are far better than the leathers of the current Jordan 1s in the market right now. And that is the standard of quality I expect for that price. Anyway, you can make your own informed decision on what's best and what works for you. At the end of the day, it's your hard-earned penny. Also, stay tuned for the upcoming styling video of the shoe, like I said. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did, and until next time, stay safe, stay fitted, peace.